Hi everybody, it's the RetroYuuki once again giving you guys today's Mudae tutorial. If you would like more Mudae content, let me know by liking and subscribing, and we'll get more for you guys in the next coming weeks. Today is going to be a very special edition because today I'm going to give you guys a frequently asked questions video. That is where I answer your questions on a video rather than in the comment section. Please keep in mind that I'm not going to be able to answer every question. However, I'll pick out what I like and what I think is important in the game. If I do not get to your question, please do not be discouraged. Leave more questions in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And you never know, I'll put them in the next frequently asked questions video. So let's get started with episode 2. I'm gonna go in order based on when I uploaded the video initially. So episode 2 actually came first, how to play. So the first question is, the reaction heart does not appear. How do I make it appear? So if you guys can see here in this example, I wrote this character and you see this heart icon. That is what you want to happen. Or if you are using custom commands, you can change the heart to something else. We will talk about those later. If you click the heart, you claim the character, of course, within the 30-second time limit. What happens if the heart does not appear? There are a few reasons why. The first one is the bot could actually be offline. Sometimes that happens. The second reason is you're offline in terms of internet. That's the other common reason why you're not going to get it. The other reason is actually a setting reason, which we'll talk about in just a few moments. Okay? The second question is, can the owners of the servers give out characters? The answer is depending on the situation, actually. So let's go ahead and use give. Give is the character giving command. But what you need to know is you have to have that character first. So let's run my Mary MM, and I have these 3 characters. So if you like somebody from this list, then fine, I can give you character using give. $give. Okay? That's the command for you guys. Alright? Now keep in mind, if it's a character that is not claimed yet, unfortunately you cannot give a character like that. You have to claim that character first in order to give a character, okay? Also, claiming characters that you only like cannot be your aim of the game. Your aim of this game is to try to claim as many characters as you can, regardless of either you like them or not. Because you never know, somebody might like them and somebody wants them. It has happened to me in the anime club server. I claim somebody I didn't want. All of a sudden, somebody wants them. I give them the character. I just made them happy. So there you go. Okay? So that's what you have to understand. Question 3. Can I claim a character that I like? Now this question is based on, can I claim a character that I want, like, from the get-go? Like, can I just claim whoever I want? The answer is no. All the game's mechanics are random. All characters claim are random. So I can just go ahead and roll right now. And as you can see, everything is random, like or no like. Oh, that's a cool character, by the way. So you can see that everything is random. You cannot claim whoever, you can claim whoever you want, but you cannot roll whoever you want, is what I meant to say. Okay? Question 4 is going to be this. This one's going to be a tutorial in its own video. But what are the keys and how do you use them? So keys are a system in Mudae where it's like a level up system. So let's go ahead and take a look at my profile, PR. So as you guys can see, I do not have a key of any type. So what a key is, let's say that these three characters have been re-rolled multiple times in the server. If the character is re-rolled again, claimed by somebody else, of course, then if you react to it, the diamond, you get Kakera, they get a key. So every time you level up, you get bonus material. We'll go over keys in a different tutorial later down the line. But that's the basic idea of keys. So it's like a level up system for your particular characters. Okay? Next question, the last question from episode 2 is what settings would I recommend? So, $ settings. Here's what I have for this particular server. Remember, each server is different. So as you can see, this particular server is not premium. However, I actually have a premium server for you to look at. It's actually my main server. I use this server for my test material for you guys. So the settings I would recommend to change is going to be this one right here. Toggle sniping, wherever you guys are, right here. Toggle snipe. I would recommend to put that up. Toggle sniping right here. It's a 0 because it is my test server. But basically, toggle sniping allows you to forbid any member to snipe a character for 8 seconds, or unless you changed it to 10 seconds, etc. This is a setting I would start to think about changing, because on my main server there has been situations where members wanted characters and then they get stolen. So I would start thinking of roll sniping, toggle snipe 2, mode number 2, everybody. That's 8 seconds. First 8 seconds, nobody can claim. Okay? And then after that, I go for it. Alright? Next one, I would also toggle Kakera rolls. That will allow you to see how much Kakera a character is. Also, game mode 1, keep it default. And we also have toggle Kakera trade. Allows you to give Kakera to other members. Okay? We'll talk about more in detail about some of these commands in later tutorials, because we can actually go deeper on this. Alright, now let's go to episode 1, or technically episode 2, which is going to be the moderation commands. So let's go ahead and take a look at some questions. First question, can you purchase characters with Takera? The answer is no. There have been several questions about this particular topic. No, you cannot purchase Kakera with, you cannot purchase characters with Kakera. But I do understand where you're coming from, though. There was actually a time when I made my server that I actually wanted to implement a system. Here's the catch, though. Only the characters in the admin's MM can be used for like Kakera. For example, let's say it's like a trade. I'm going to show you my other server right now. And I'm going to go to my admin panel that is just for you folks. $MM. So I have 5 characters, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. These 5 characters. Let's say that I decided to so-called sell Luna here, or Ruka as she is normally called. Let's say I sell her for 20 Kakera. Okay? If I do that, then somebody has to give me 20 Kakera for Luna. That's how that goes. But this is technically not a game situation. That's a system I just thought about. So technically, no. The answer is no. But if you make a system for it, then that's up to you. I would highly do not do that though. I would stick with the game rules, okay? So no is the correct answer for that. Question number 2. How can I see the claims I have? Double $MM. Question 3. How do I trade with other members? So the answer is $give, and then we have $give. Then we have this. At someone and the characters, or characters with more. But you have to separate them with a $, okay? Alright, that's how you answer that question. Question 4. How do I change how many rows per hour? Okay, this one's easy. Going back to our regular server here. $set rows. Okay, here's where it gets a little bit interesting though. The max number of rows is 13 if your server is not premium. Okay? To 13. Now be very careful. There has just been an update where this just got added. Okay? So be very careful to read this, okay? Now, also, you may have noticed there's higher numbers. These are only specifically for servers that are premium. I actually have one. My main one is premium. So I actually can set it to 18. Now, how many actual rows do you get? First, you get 18. Let's just say, for example, this is a server that's premium, but it's not. Let's say that you set rows to 18. But why do people get 32 or 15 or 19 or 25? The answer is because of Kakera bonuses. So they've been playing the game more than I have. My role in the server is to actually moderate, and I'll play sometimes when I get the time to because of my other projects like the gaming and my lake show talks. But the this is the base number. If you have Kakera bonuses, you have to add that to your total. Okay? So to answer the question, in terms of how to change the rows, set rows, 2 to 13 for non-premium, 2 to 18 for premium servers. I'll actually have a tutorial for you on a premium server later down the line. Question 5. How do I activate a Maid or Butler? This one is going to take a little bit of time. The $Maid or $Butler. Okay? Oops. Yeah, because I accidentally did both. Oh, they actually changed it. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so $Mudae is actually a new thing here, actually. That's interesting. Okay, so you have an invite link, okay? So click this invite link. And I'll show you this window right here. So let me show you that window. And then you do it for your own server, okay? It looks like it's the same bot. So everything is now with the same bot. There's no more maids anymore. So that's what they changed. Okay? So let's go ahead and go back to our Discord server here. So that's our brand new thing here, okay? So there's no more maid, no more butler as of this update, okay? So disregard anything about maid and butler for now until I officially figure out the update. Next set of questions is coming from episode number 3, and that deals with the Waifu Arena. Now, this Waifu Arena is the regular Waifu Arena, where there is no story mode at the time. Keep in mind that as of this recording, a story mode has been released, and I will be doing a tutorial for you guys sometime either this week or next week, depending on my activities with other projects. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Waifu Arena. And before we get into this, please make sure you have the Mudae GM bot. And the way to get that is you $help, $help. Mudae will give you a DM. Follow the DM very carefully though. There's going to be a big link here when we get to the Waifu Arena set here. And as you guys can see, this is the link you need to officially authorize. Once authorized, you can play the Waifu Arena. Let's go back to our test server here. So as you guys can see, I have a Waifu Arena channel. So let's go ahead and look at the questions. Question number 1, how do I level up? And I'm putting the word level in quotation marks. So what you do not know is I actually have a character in here. But what is a level? $Arena allows you to start the arena. Okay? Now, be very, very careful. Okay? The level system is actually on the story mode section, which is Info Arena. $Info Arena. That's where it's coming from. Okay? I know it's somewhere here. That's why I saw this one time. Okay? But there's no technical level system than I've seen. What I think it is based on how you put your skills. And speaking of skills, that's our next question. Okay? What happens? Our next question is how do you put the skills in? So let's take a look at my character. And to understand this, we need to understand how to find your characters for fighting. $MMF. The F port is the fighting. And as you guys can see, I already have a character here. Akiko. 333666. I mean, that's 3339. So I have 9 points here. Now keep in mind, when I made the tutorial initially, there was no story mode attached until I found out about it to another member. Okay. Now, let's talk about this. How do we add skills? So, let's go ahead and start with skills. $SK. Let's go ahead and go into the format here. So, SK or skills, let's say the character name and then these numbers. What do these numbers stand for? Your skill points. You may have noticed that they add to number 5. And that's important. You cannot go past the number 5. Your arena level is 0 and the sum cannot exceed 5. Okay? So let's take a look at that. Let's go ahead and go use Akiko. $skills. Name a character. Let's go 0, 2, 1, 0, and 3. 3, 4, no, 2. Let's see that. Yes. $MMF. So as you guys can see, the stats have changed. So that's how you change stats and look up stats, okay? Let's go to another character just to make sure you understand it. Let's go to my regular MF. I'm gonna go to. Let me actually claim one character here, just so that I can. Oh, I can't. I have 11 minutes. Anyway, I'm just gonna use this one. So I'm gonna copy and paste. So I'm gonna use skills, and then character name, and then sum of four numbers that have to be 5. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 0. There we go. And $sign MMF. And now we have 2 characters. Okay. Question 2. What happens if you lose a battle? Nothing. It's a loss on your record, but nothing else. Nothing happens. Now you might be wondering if had it been like a league battle, whatever that is. If your admin does a tournament, then you have to go by admin rules. On my server, I don't do that. At least not yet, because my server is still kind of new in a way. So if your admin is doing like a tournament, then tournament rules apply, not regular rules. But on my server, I don't have a tournament yet because I'm still working on other tutorials for you guys. So no tournament until until I feel that you guys are ready for something like that. So no tournaments. But you have to follow the rules of the admin in that case. Question 3. How do I get characters? So technically, you already have characters. The thing is, they're not in your roster. To get them on your roster, you have to do something like I did. You have to do skills first on a character that you own by claim game like this, and then you already have the character. But instead of using $sign MM, you're using $sign MMF to find your fighting roster. That's how it works. Okay? So make sure you guys understand that. Next set of questions, and the last set of questions actually has to deal with custom characters. So if you guys do not know, you guys can add your own characters into the Mudae game, and they can be rolled as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're dealing with here. Can you, after adding a custom character, can you roll for that character? The answer is yes. So basically, let's say I have a character that I want to add from my imager. That's what you need here. You need an imager account. IMGUR, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at the browser to give you an insight on how to do this. Because some of you guys are a little bit confused when it comes to the browser portion of adding your character. So I'm going to walk you through that. So I have for you a special treat. I actually have a character by the name of my actual name. That's my treat. But what I'm going to show you is how to add your character. So let's take a look at how this works. So I have 3 characters here. 2 of them are actual characters in the game. 1 of them is not. You can tell which one it is. It's because it's this one right here. So how do we add this particular character, you may ask? Okay, let's go back a bit. Let's back it up to the actual Discord server so that we can go ahead and take a look at the command. And the correct command is $add custom. But what I'm going to do is press enter. My goal here is to teach you the correct format. So as you guys can see here, add custom name, gender, type of roles, imager link. This is the most common mistake though, the imager link. Okay, let's take a look at that. Let me copy this. Okay, and then we'll put it into our prompt. Okay, so at this point, I don't have a character as of like making this particular command play. So we need to find a name for this character. And just so happens my name is this. But the character's last name is Thompson. Okay. There we go. The gender is M because he's a boy. And by the way, where is this character from, you may ask? It's a game I'm developing. Types of roles. You can choose game, anime, manga, or both. Because it's a game from I'm developing, it's a game role. Okay, then the imager link. This is going to be the harder part. So let me walk you through in the browser. In the browser, okay, we have this. There are a few ways to get it. You see this hover. When you hover, you see copy link. Copy, click that. Okay, let's go back to our server on Discord so that we can go ahead and look at it. Let's go ahead and copy and paste that link. Okay, let's see how it works. As you guys can see, it works. The only problem is I already did it already. So if it works correctly, there's a check mark. But because I already added this guy, there's no check mark, but it's correct. It is correct. It's just I already have this character in the server. Okay. So you can always change the name. You can always change the feature, the male or the female, etc. Okay, I'm just showing you how to add one. Can you roll for that character though? Yes, as long as you understood where do you put that character in though. If it's a game role, it's using WG, HG, etc. Okay, so that's how that goes. If you want to delete custom character, you use this one. Okay, next question. Can you use GIF, GIFs, like the animated GIF? The correct answer is yes. Here's the catch. There's a little bit of a catch. You have to make sure you put the extension .gif, because if the picture on Imager is a GIF, they need to understand that the file extension is .gif. Because my character is not a GIF, I cannot use it. However, that is the correct format for adding a GIF character. Okay? Now, I would like to give you a preview of what to expect coming up with the next couple of weeks in tutorials. Next tutorial, we are going to actually make a server. Technically, we're going to make a server like mine. Okay? My server has the following. We have, now, giveaways, that's up to you, but my main draw for our server creation is the claim game, the claim list, Waifu Arena, Trade Arena, badges, Pokemon slot game if you want, and a place for you to ask questions. Okay? I'm going to teach you guys step by step, along with everything we have learned about our stuff. We're going to go review our moderation commands, very important moderation commands, and we're going to use advanced moderation commands to make our servers better. That's our goal for our next tutorial. Okay, that is all for tonight. We will see you guys on our next Mudae tutorial. Enjoy these videos up here. Enjoy them. Have fun, and we'll see you guys next time.